Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil hearts could desire from these nincompoops. Jason, Corey, Elgin, and Spoody.
Yo, Joe, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where a punk rock band of brothers get together to talk about one of our shared loves, toy collecting. We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. If this is your first time listening to or watching us on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. There's so much stuff, that's the nice way to put it, in the world for you to give your attention to, so we appreciate any that you're giving us. It's really awesome. You're also going to learn soon enough that we are not toy experts. No matter what Corey says, we are not. We're just toy enthusiasts.
I'm not saying anything because I'm looking at my phone right now instead of paying attention to you.
Fine. Okay, fine.
You're so ratchet. Did I use that right?
It's still not a
Nobody
thing.
knows.
Still not a thing.
I'll have to watch some more ticks and see if I can find out.
So we're not obviously going to get any of the details right, so get used to it. But let's introduce the band, your fellow podcast co-hosts. On lead vocals and rhythm guitar, he's our real American hero. It's Corey TikTok Canny.
Oh, damn it.
Got him.
Dance for us, monkey.
Oh, that hurt a little. And on lead guitar and rhythm vocals, it's the quiet one.
Elgin Arney.
Yo, Joe.
And welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast.
We're not starting over. Next up on the bass guitar, he's more than meets the eye. He's our Transformers guy. It's Spoody.
Oh, hi.
Slapping it.
Still figuring out the
Boppity bop.
Transformer from the last time.
2 weeks he's been working on that thing. And on drums, it's me. I'm Jason. That's what they call me. And I'm here to share my love of Transformers and all things awesome. Dudes. BBTS. What's that stand for, Corey?
Billy Bob Thornton's sausage.
Yeah, no. It's actually Big Bad Toy Store, you dummy.
Idiot.
Billy Bob Thornton's big bad sausage.
Toy Story.
And you can go there by using our affiliate link, bbts.cracktasticplastic.com. It takes you to the same Big Bad Toy Store.
But longer.
And doing that helps them know that we sent you there. It helps us out. So once again, edit those bookmarks to bbts.cracktasticplastic.com.
Please.
I never do say that. I'm just always so
so
demanding.
rude.
Hey, guys,
Rude.
please. That'd really help. We have a very fun episode planned today. We're going to answer your questions. Yeah, Corey had the idea. He's like, every 25 episodes, let's hear from the people.
What does that mean?
That we put out a call for all
It
of our...
means that this is episode number 50. Isn't that kind of a milestone?
Oh,
Should we address that or just skip over it?
We made it to 50!
Yeah, fuck it. Let's skip it.
Oh. But the confetti cannon.
That's in my eye.
So, yeah, we're going to answer all your questions. And we're also going to visit a toy store why didn't we go to this one?
Because
That's
it
all I'm
opened
saying.
2 years ago.
Elgin will tell us all about it later. Wait your turn, Corey. You can follow us on Twitter at Cracktastic Pod and on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Patreon at Cracktastic Plastic. All those sweet-ass links can be found on our website, cracktasticplastic.com. You know it.
Yeah. Links.
And while you're surfing the interwebs, be sure to stop by our other sponsor, toyhacks.com.
Toy hacks.
For all your repro label needs. They have an armory where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry for your toys.
What?
Lots of stickers. And we have that caption contest. Tell them, Corey.
Come on down to Toy Hacks. We've got everything you need. We have a caption contest. Check it out on our Facebook pages.
Right on.
And then caption the picture and get your $5 coupon.
Coupon.
Yeah.
Did you hit record?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Was it? No, I just pause it when you talk.
Oh, perfect.
That makes sense. Which button is that?
Let's get out of there. But right now, let's talk about what toys we picked up lately in a segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools! If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander! In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
All right, let's kick it off with some Elgin.
Well, I got a lot of stuff again. Actually, I didn't bring all of it because that would take too long.
Because this thing runs on batteries and it can only go so long.
The hamster's getting tired.
Well, what's that?
This is from the WWE Superstars that Corey picked up for me because he found it because I can't find them anywhere.
Oh,
apparently, they only
I haven't seen
saw
them
them
either.
in
Yeah,
Washington,
I
Walmart.
guess.
It was the only one. Is he the short packed one?
Must be.
Sure. It's Mankind in his first appearance of Mankind because there's Dude Love and then there's Cactus Jack and then there's Mankind.
And then there's Leatherface.
And, yeah.
Michael
He actually
Myers.
hated that leather, the face covering. He hated wearing it the whole time. But
So
it comes
whose
with the
idea
soft
was it?
goods. It was McMahon's
Oh,
idea,
okay.
of course, everything.
Sure.
But it does come off, but it looks weird because it goes underneath his hair.
Oh, yeah. Neat.
And then his hair, like,
Oh, he's got like a bit. Oh, it's like the
Yeah.
razor slipped.
yeah. I mean, he like ripped out more of his hair to make it. Anyway, it does come off, but it looks pretty cool. It looks very much like how he wrestled in. Of course, he's like the most buff he's ever been in this figure, but
He was
just a
kind
cool
of a, he was kind of a chunky. Wasn't
he
Just a little
didn't
bit of
he
a-
didn't lift
was-
a lot of weights. I don't
Yeah,
think.
he was full figured.
Yes, he is thick boy. But yeah, so
He's cool.
it's for the W Super. I think this is wave 2, 3.
Three.
Wave 3. Wave 3, that's right. Series 3, whatever. But yeah, cool figure. I haven't really done a lot with him for stuff other than doing the video and stuff, but I'll think of something maybe for a Wrestling Wednesday video.
He'll have a skateboard at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's
And
go.
I got another Predator.
What?
Yeah, so this is from Predator 2.
I thought you said you were getting sick of those.
You would think I would be by now.
Oh, no.
But this is from Predator 2. Comes with a lot more stuff. I got this for $4 in
Bull
Oski.
crap.
What?
So they had it.
That's worth going to Oski.
Yeah. They only had a couple of them left, and I couldn't believe it was $4. So I grabbed it immediately, and then I took it. I was like,
Yoink.
yeah, it's like,
And then you're like, why didn't I grab two for $4?
yeah. Well, they only had, I thought one. They had one left, and it was $4. And then when I went there another time, which will be in a future episode, there was another one up on the top shelf, so I grabbed that one. A different.
Oh,
one.
okay.
Anyway, this is from Predator 2. It comes with this comb stick, which he like shoots out, but it doesn't do that. It's just a full. It's like a spear, and then he also comes with the little disc that attaches to his leg, which I thought was pretty cool. His mask does not come off,
Don't pull on it,
so
Corey.
yeah. It has this little hand blade as well, but kind of similar to the colors I think from Predator 2. It's been a while since I've watched it, but pretty awesome. Love these guys. Don't sleep on this line from Lanyard Toys. Because Lennard, they're awesome for the price. And now they're clearanced out. So if you can find them now, they're.
Lannard doesn't usually get licenses like this, so this is.
They have
this is-
they have the Aliens
Yeah.
license as well, and those toys are great too. Those Xenomorph
You're going to get some
or
of those
xenophobic toys are awesome. But the Xenomorph, all the alien stuff is great. I think Ethan's got some of that. The Queen is like giant,
Yeah.
and like its mouth shoots out, and anyway. But they make a larger Predator toy too that I saw. I was like, it was like $19 for this giant thing with the mandibles and anyway. But this is just the
I
regular.
saw one with a little dog.
Yeah, they're just
You're gonna-
it's crazy. Anyway, another Predator for the collection. I also opened up Sun Man, Ruler of the Sun, Day Man, Fighter of Night Man. Anyway, I got this from Amazon. Talked about it on Motu Monday in one of the videos. He has kind of a Forrest Whitaker eye going on a bit in it. And but yeah, he comes with. This was just the retail. They made a Mattel Creations of this, which I didn't get, but they just came out with the regular retail line one as well. I think I had to write to Amazon to give me money back because they damaged the package. Like it was cut on the slit open on the back.
That's dumb.
Yeah. They're like, oh, just send it back. I'm like, no, you can give me my money. I'm keeping the toy. So they did. So that was great. And then I got Horde Troopers. I got this from Big Bad Toy Store.
Cool place.
Yeah. And I got 2 of them because they're Horde Troopers. And I think we talked about it on an episode about army building at one point. I don't really army build other than getting 2 of a figure just to flank the Eternian Guards and now the Horde Troopers. And they do have an action feature that you hit them on their chest and it opens up.
And shows a giant hole in their guts.
Yeah, shows their electronic guts, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what the vintage one did as well. So it's very accurate to that.
Sweet.
I never had a vintage one, but so this is close as I
These
can
are
tell.
later in the line, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, this is like She-Ra era stuff, so it's got to be after 85. But I mean, I don't want to do. If you want to look at a second one, I guess.
Yes, all of them.
But anyway, that's pretty much all I brought. A lot of just.
I can imagine that the vintage one, like the head didn't move around like this.
No, probably not. I mean, it probably was a little more stationary, but yeah. So the Rulers of the Sun stuff. That's from Gila Eason. She made it for her son. The backstory of that is pretty awesome. How she made a toy line with Olmec toys, and basically made this whole line of vintage toys. And now they're coming out with them in Origin, which is awesome, actually. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I got.
Awesome. What about you, Spooty?
I got stuff.
Spooty, are you? Oh, there you are.
Put yours.
Come back over here.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, guy.
I got things.
Oh yeah.
What?
What is it? Tell us.
Oh, I'm trying to think of his name.
Bomb burst.
Bomb Burst. It's one of the core class.
Oh, that's cool.
How about Brown?
Is this a bat?
Turns into a little jet. Yeah. It has a
Man bat?
weird axe thing as a weapon.
Is he based on a Pretender?
Yeah.
That's my favorite band.
So I have an Optimus Prime version of this. And of course, his legs are real floppy, so he doesn't stand up at all.
What is it?
It's a Ultra Magnus. I can't remember what line this is from.
This
so
toy is
tiny.
gross.
it's
Corey loves bats. by the way.
it's from a couple lines ago. It's core class.
Shaky dig.
I don't know.
We don't know what.
Ultra Magnus, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, I don't remember the names of either one of these.
Shadow Strip.
Shadow Strip, which is the drag strip recolor.
Yep, that'll be for a G2 Minosaur.
Cool.
And then
Dual guns.
Crasher.
Based on the GoBot, female GoBot that's now Hasbro owns the license too. So now we can get some GoBots, some GoBots.
Crasher.
That's cool.
Crash.
Yeah.
Crash.
It would be nice to have some actual good GoBots
Yeah,
because they kind of sucked.
Which is that's the same mold as the one that Jason had
that
for the last
second
episode.
Mirage they did.
I would love it if Hasbro did some GoBot stuff and didn't recycle Transformers molds. But I would guess that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, these colors are great. Look at her face. Oh, that's great.
It's got pink eye. I mean, pink face.
And there's some gloss paint with some matte paint. That's neat. Very neat.
Cool.
That's all I got.
Cool. What about you, Corey?
Okay, first I got this is and I brought him before, but this is the Storm Shadow that Brian Clark picked up for me.
Aww.
But now he's more complete
Besties.
because you can see in the picture,
Till
or
Jason
in
just
the
drops
video, if you're watching, he's holding his nunchucks, and he has his short sword in the back, which when Brian got it for me, he just had his long sword. So I was on Facebook, and I found someone selling Storm Shadow with the long sword, the short sword, and the nunchucks for $35.
What?
And the figure was was pretty yellowed, but not broken, but not in great shape. But $35 is what people are asking for that short sword, and so I'm like fuck yes all day on that. And so now he's missing his bow now, and that's it. But like if I was gonna buy him complete, it'd be $100. And so far I am $35, $40 into that figure because I can resell the other
Parts.
the other
Awesome.
Storm Shadow for basically what I paid for him.
Nice.
So there's one. Two is a couple of more of these Lanyard Laser Force figures. This dude with the yellow mask, I have two of him already, but he has a different paint scheme. Like his visor is silver instead of yellow. The other dude, I don't remember his name, but yeah, Corpsey. I have them like basically. So the other two that I have with the silver masks, I have them piloting my my Jetfire Sky Striker, and then they're like the ground crew.
Nice.
Cutter, I have Cutter here. He was
Depressed.
Yep. He's the pilot for the whale hovercraft.
Oh.
Surprised he doesn't have long sleeves.
And I don't have the whale yet, but it's about second or third on my list of things to get next year.
It's huge.
It is huge, and I
Monster.
can't wait. And then this is my most recent custom. This is the front half of a Snowcat and the back half of a Hiss, and then the turret upgrade that I got from Mercari ages ago, painted in more Cobra color. It's not done yet. There's still like some G.I. Joe stickers on it and stuff, and I probably am going to do some more painting on it. But I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. With me hacking at it with Dremel and saws, and then patching things with Bondic and other shit, and yeah, it's
cool, man.
I love it. I think it turned out awesome.
So you've been using that blue and that red for? Is that like your color scheme that you're kind of doing?
Yeah, that's what I had in the garage.
Okay.
I bought those originally when I did. So I've never brought it.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't know where it is, or maybe I have. But maybe I did bring it like way early on. But I did a tumbler, the Batman tumbler. I did a repaint of that as the Dreadnought Thunder Machine.
Yep.
So I think I did bring it, but it was those same colors. So like when I do a Cobra vehicle, that's kind of the dark blue and red that I go for.
I like it. It gives your customs a theme too.
Yeah. I have particular colors that I use for like Night Force customs also, and I probably will do a couple more of those with different color schemes just for fun because I like how it turned out so much. I think it looks awesome, and those are shells that I got from G.I. Jason at Assembly Required, and I think I paid $5 each for the shells before I chopped them up. So, yeah, that's me.
Awesome. All right. Well, I got some things here too.
What did you get, Jason?
Oh, where do I start? Well, it's holiday time. I'll get this thing out of my way. I picked up this Holiday Optimus Prime. It's neat. It's neat as could be. It's a new mold for Optimus. Spooty, I guess that's the box. Spooty had. We got the real guy out of the box. Here he is with his candy cane gun, his red and green matrix of leadership.
That's what it is. He's holding it. Oh, okay.
Yes. It's got some cool
Because
light.
it's a gun.
It's got light piping.
It's a love gun.
He's just cool.
It's a DNA rocket.
I mean, it's dumb, but it's cool. I don't know.
It is cool. I really, really love the way that the gun mounts to the trailer. And Jason's not going to let me do it, but it's going to happen before the episode's
I know.
over.
I'll hand this to you in a second. But Spooty, I didn't have the Earthrise Optimus. This is the same trailer. Okay. So it's pretty generic. Inside it's just all white. But, they candy striped the side. But then they put a little Autobot logo with the Santa hat.
which is pretty cool.
I don't know if
pretty
the
cool.
gun holder on the bottom was actually on
Right,
the
what gun
original
holder on the
mold.
bottom that Corey's
Oh, the one that makes it look like a dog's dick.
That'll get them to YouTube, Corey.
Oh yeah.
Hey, if you want to see a
Hashtag.
transformer with a dog dick,
I just
visit
got
our YouTube.
I just got this one in today. Never planned on getting it, but I had some coupons that I took advantage of, and it's unfortunate I can't open them. I can, but I mean, it's part of the crossover series, but I don't really open those. I wished he had a flap or something, but he doesn't. But
You want me to make one real
nope,
quick?
it's the J Balvatron, the J Balvin inspired Soundwave repaint. G1 Soundwave repaint comes with a buzzsaw and a stripes cassette tape. It's got some neat, weird choices for guns and things.
And it's really annoying that there's not a picture of him on the box.
I know. I mean, there isn't on the box. The Soundwave's a lot more yellow and has this big, dumb logo with the
Yeah.
stripes. It's like such a Spoody's gonna pull it up, but it's the fandom really didn't like this repaint because
Really?
this J Balvin is, y'all know who that is, right?
No.
I don't.
See, no one did. No one does except for a bazillion people who listen to music of.
It's
Grateful
maybe the
Dead.
worst looking
kind of like-
Soundwave
I
I've
can't-
ever
I
seen.
can't
That's really terrible. Yeah, I get why they hate it.
I remember like McDonald's did like a meal thing with him.
It does look like a Happy Meal toy.
Yeah,
Oh, is that the weird four-eyed things?
I
Or is
don't
that something
know.
else?
Maybe.
So he's really yellow, and he's just the choices are bizarre, but it's almost kind of like this knockoff Soundwave version. It's neat, and a lot of people have like
Is it?
taken the paint off to turn them into a yellow knockoff Soundwave. But the cassette tapes are actually pretty cool. If
I
you
mean,
look
that's
at
not
those,
that's not awful.
no,
right?
yeah, the cassette tapes are pretty cool. But
I mean, he looks better in it.
the steel
in,
jaw
like
was
that.
almost the same
Like
color
in-
to
in-
start
yeah,
with.
and when you look at him as a cassette player, it's a
Right.
big smiley
his
face.
boombox version looks better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
But then why give him like the blue arms?
I
It's
don't
a
know.
lot of weird choices, and a lot of the Transformer fandom didn't react very well.
Okay,
to
so
it,
in
but-
in his I guess vehicle mode,
yeah.
he
Alt
definitely
mode?
looks
Alt
more
mode.
like a this is vehicle mode. Fuck. It definitely looks like a 1980s Walkman, like
Yeah.
mid late, like Saved by the Bell inspired
Right.
Walkman.
And
Yeah.
this guy's famous.
huge worldwide
Huge.
superstar.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's like
Huge.
I think some sort of
And he's famous for what?
like some Mexican
Like
type music.
So he didn't like date a Kardashian or something.
No, he's super freaking famous,
Huh.
but none of us will obviously know.
J
J Balvin.
Balvin.
Mm-hmm. Look
Huh.
him up. He's probably on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
All our international fans are just giving us the finger.
I
right
know.
now. I'm so sorry.
Unsubscribe.
Yep.
Unsubscribe.
Moving on, but I'm glad to have it just to help fill out the collaborative series. Yeah.
you
What are you
don't
going to look at? Sue?
Look at the box, I guess.
So I wanted this, but I ended up. So this is the Refractor Reconnaissance Team from Siege War for Cybertron. You remember a while back I brought in 3 little cameras that turn into one big camera.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
But it
that
was like
cool.
pinks or like purples and grays. And I chose that version because it was like the cartoon colors and stuff. But then they put out this version that's based on the Mail Away. And it comes with a little Crimzeek, and which is from the cartoon show, and some extra things in this really cool packaging. And I will open it. I just haven't yet. You can kind of see inside. You can't.
So the 3 of them are different colors.
They're all 3
basically.
different colors, like a red, a blue, and a black kind of thing. And
I love that box.
It's
the
cool.
box is cool as shit. It's got a little bubbly front on
You
it.
can cuss on here.
I know. I forget it every
established that.
time.
Oh, do you
But,
not cuss? Because you're around kids all day.
But it's what?
No.
You.
I just
That's
say
me.
things.
But
That's me, and I still cuss.
And so I think it goes for like 75. For it's 3, there's 3 Transformers in there and some extras and stuff. But he was on sale at GameStop, and then he was on clearance at GameStop,
Ooh.
and then he was half price.
That's the
So I
best
got him for
kind.
like $25.
I assume it was the only one.
It was the only one, or I would, of course, told you about it. But
He's Colombian.
Colombian.
He's
See.
the Prince of Reggaeton.
Yes.
Best-selling Latin artist, over 35 million records.
Kind of a important fella.
Still no idea.
We can open it later or whatever. But anyway.
Yeah.
And speaking of collabs, pretty excited to have Tonkinator.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we don't know why, but they did it, and they just made this yellow and black
Because it works. It looks like construction vehicles. now.
Tonka versions of Devastator. It's pretty neat. They made him an Autobot and gave him all new names. So for those of us who want new toys, I mean, it's an old toy, but we sort of get new characters out of it, and it's really cool.
I mean, the Tonka truck stuff was a lot of construction stuff anyway. So
Yep.
makes sense.
Some of the names are a little questionable.
Yes, they're for adult audiences. Some of those.
No, like
That's-
Power Digger is a little bit
Penetrator,
of
is
a
that one of them?
No.
Oh,
So I have a knockoff that's
thruster.
Yeah,
No.
so I mean, we all think
Motor
about
loaded.
G2. They came out with a yellow version. It was a yellow and purple version, so it's
So the
similar
black is
to that. But you know,
and then
it's,
an orange and purple.
yep. So, but it's just to get Devastator in a gift set box like that. It's
That's
just
cool.
always looks so great and cool, and probably won't open him, but man,
I
he's
mean,
cool.
with the window stuff, you don't really need to. Like,
yeah, we're having
how
the
it is.
that's definitely great, and I have a G2 one
And
too.
the
So
artwork, I mean, you can just set it up there and,
yep.
you know.
But yeah, I think you can still find him in Targets, and he's out and stuff. But
Yeah.
Spooter, if you need to get him. But
So it's only a Target around.
yeah, or the internet. So that's what I got this week. Well, Corey, you want to lead us? You want to help us out? You want to
Sure.
speak for the people
Yeah,
since you
sure.
do that
In the name
so
of the
well?
Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Okay.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Let's hear from the people.
Hey, we have listener questions. Yeah, it's listener question
We
time.
have listeners.
We have
Yay.
listeners.
Well, we finally did it.
Yeah. There's. I really like these. I like the interaction, and I like the question time.
I'm
and
not sure we've all prepared either on these questions.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
See?
But yeah. So first up, I say we as in me because they didn't
Yeah.
prepare, but I did. I slogged through all of the hundreds of submissions and picked
Yeah.
out some that I thought would be there were good questions.
Sure.
Turnip, he says he wants to know which gaping inadequacy or hole in your lives are you using toys to fill? Or second part, I mean ellipsis. I mean, what was your favorite toy of the year? So if you listened to last week's episode, you would know. If you didn't listen to last week's episode, mine was the DeLorean, the Playmobil DeLorean, and it's fantastic.
Mine was the Motormaster from Transformers Legacy.
Mine was the Mattel Creations exclusive Camo Con, the variant of Cobra Con.
So hot.
It is.
It's a long name, too.
It's a lot of words. Figure.
And Lego Optimus Prime.
Lego Optimus. Heck yeah.
Yay! As far as the gaping hole, second on my list was a butt plug. Third on my list was also a butt plug, and fourth and fifth on my list were butt plug and cigar.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So next up, we've got Jeffrey Blair Rodriguez. Now, this is a name that I didn't recognize. He's never commented before, and I thought, hey,
Yeah. He's
newbie.
He's a cool dude from Burlington. He's a friend of Tad's. And
All right, right on,
mine.
right on.
and-
So, do you go by Jeff?
Mhm.
You go by Jeff. All right, Jeff B. What is one toy you never see yourself parting with, and why? So I can imagine that I know the answer to this for everybody.
Okay. Go.
Oh, okay.
All of them.
Oh, well, that's, sure.
Yeah.
He's not wrong, but
Oh, I thought you were gonna. pick
So
that
for
one.
me,
For that
okay,
was
so
his answer.
one that I can never see myself parting with. Realistically, probably any of my Sky Strikers. Like I would sell everything else before I sold a Sky Striker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That connection to that Christmas
Yeah.
morning. And
Yeah, particularly my original Sky Strikers. I have 2 originals. I have a couple of 25ths, and I have that the Jetfire one, and then I'll be getting the Starscream one this year. Like it's I've got a bunch of them saved in my eBay watch list that I've been paying attention to the prices, and there's one that's like $250, which is like cheapish. Like they're usually $350 to $400. So yeah, Sky Striker for me.
nice. You guys know yours?
My vintage Thunder Punch He-Man.
Yeah.
Because it's complete now.
Damn right it is.
And that whenever I play with it or look at it, it gives me that vintage thrill. It's still. I mean, I remember getting it and playing with it all the time, and huffing that gunpowder off of his backpack.
Hardly affected you as an adult.
No, not at all. But yeah, I mean, really, any of the vintage stuff I have, it'd all be hard to part with.
Yeah.
But that one especially.
Yeah, that's similar to my answer for the same reasons. It'd be my G1 Starscream. He's always been the dead center of my display, and every time I've had a display, he is my dude. And exactly what you said. For me, when I transform him, and for those who know, when you put the nose cone through the chest and flip it up and bring his head up top, it's just like, how did I become 8 years old again? It's just a little time machine. It's amazing, and I love it. So and he represents all that for me. So that'd be the one for me. How about you, Spooty?
Probably the Impio one.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's a good answer.
Mom got it.
Mom got it for us. Yep. It was a good Christmas.
Right on.
Yeah.
Ken Tomlin. He says, if money wasn't an issue, what would be your top 5 items on your want list? That's a long that's a long list. I think I'm gonna narrow it down to let's do one, because that's gonna take us a while, especially since you guys didn't prepare.
I mean, I have an answer, but
I do too.
Okay. Okay, I don't. I mean, I have a one. For me, it would be the Terradrome. That would be like, if money wasn't an object, I would buy at least one, if not a couple of Terradromes.
Yeah, for me, it's all vintage G1s I don't have yet. I mean, Fort Max is the first one.
Yeah.
And then, like, the big dinosaur fella. I forget his name. Triptychon. He's on the short list. Those. The Shockwave. Anyway, those. Yeah, the Fort Max. Jesus, that's definitely
The Titans Return Metroplex.
fucking right. You might be right again. Gosh, it's a bazillion dollars. It's just not affordable now. It's like $500.
yeah.
For a new
Even though I'm getting an Origins Eternia playset, I would still, if it was complete, and even money's no option, so in box, vintage, Eternia playset, because it's still awesome looking. I mean, it's still insanely cool. Really, I mean, even some of the European stuff that you could only get there, like the Scuba Attack and the Rock Climber, and all these like add-on stuff for the figures that were like battery operated, and hard to find. It was European only. It's European only. Like most of them were made in Italy, and they stayed in Europe. They hardly ever came to the U.S. So it's like
dumb.
Horribly expensive prices, but I mean, all that stuff. There's like 3 of them that are like packs.
You should tell Mattel Creations to start making that stuff.
Exactly. They need to. They need to make that stuff. Make that stuff that's weird and rare.
Yeah.
Make it for Origins. You're already doing other stuff.
It's making all the noise.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Eternia playset. Like I say, even though I'm getting one in the future, but a vintage one with a vintage box.
Yeah.
Cue the Homer drooling.
Did you answer, Corey?
Yeah, I did.
You said Terror
Oh, yeah,
Drones,
Terror Drones.
not Techno Drones.
Brian Clark, what is the toy line that you don't collect, but which you find tempts you the most to stray from your usual path? For me, it's still Motu. Because
it's hard to watch Elgin every week.
I know.
And be like,
They just
so
like
cool.
overload on all the cool stuff, and they're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Not
me,
wrong.
it's Motu.
Mask.
Oh, I was going to say it.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's definitely
Or
a
G.I.
good
Joe.
one.
It was Mask was my second thought, but my first thought was Turtles.
Yeah.
I wish I did more Turtles.
Which they're not super expensive
They're
to
not.
collect
Yeah.
still.
There's only 1 bazillion of them.
On card, they're
Yeah.
expensive, but loose ones are okay. Other than these Predator figures, which are
I already
awesome.
have them.
The G.I. Joe classified line, because it fits in with Masterverse stuff.
Yeah.
I already have a couple that
They look good.
I got on clearance,
All
and they
those
do
weapons.
look good. All the accessories, and now Predator can destroy them.
Pew pew.
Yeah, I think probably the G.I. Joe classified, just with its articulation, with its all the stuff that they're doing, but they're just so expensive. I don't want to. I don't want to add more.
Do one more
cost.
round.
We got a couple more.
No, I mean of that question.
Oh,
What's
that
another-
question?
What's another line you would do?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about Mask, but probably Micro Machines.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I
really?
used to have a bunch of those.
I love Micro Machines, and I love they had
Cars and-
all the play sets were so cool, and
Yeah.
they were like like the big like Winnebago that was like actually big and then folded down into a whole Micro Machines city, and they had a bunch of play sets like that. You've got what, the gas can
I have-
and
I have
like an
the-
oil barrel.
I have the oil can, the distributor cap, and a little fuel like
Like a gas pump.
yeah, it's like a fuel additive.
Oh, okay,
thing,
yeah,
like-
yeah.
But yeah, it opens up as a
Yeah,
gas
those.
pump.
Yeah, and so they had those little. They're like smaller than a can of like a Coke can.
Yeah, the oil can's like that.
Or yeah, but
6 inches.
they just like Micro Machines had so many cool little transforming, I guess, play sets.
Have you seen? They're back out now.
Yeah,
with transformers
Yeah.
that transform into play
Yeah.
sets. It's so neat.
Which I got a couple of, and there were ones that didn't have Transformers with them.
boo.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's cool. What about you guys? Starting lineup for Elgin. Just kidding.
I mean, if they if they did baseball figures,
Yeah.
because that's all I'm really interested. I'm not interested in the basketball or football stuff. So
Yeah,
if they eventually do, I mean, they're so expensive. It's because they're all Hasbro Pulse stuff.
yeah.
I mean, wrestlers. I've more so.
Oh, yeah, there's
Just there's a whole. Even I mean, I've gotten into using them as kit bashing stuff.
Yeah.
but that's a
There's-
whole
it's so
commitment
great, yeah.
there
So-
for the
so much.
wrestlers. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to get Sergeant Slaughter or something. Just
I
to
mean,
throw in
there's
the mix.
there's at least as many wrestling characters as there are Motu characters.
It's insane, insane.
Spooty? Any others?
I mean, like some Lego stuff, but
Yeah.
like the Harry Potter Legos would be awesome.
They are. I got
There's a bunch of just the larger sets, like even the architecture sets, like cityscape ones.
Those
The
are cool.
Nintendo ones
Yeah,
are cool.
Yeah.
Nintendo and
Actually,
Atari.
it moves across.
How about Star Wars? All right, next.
No. Okay. The next question, I wasn't prepared because my phone shut off. Was from let's see, that was Russell. Are you guys going to do the 2009 Joe movie? No. Maybe.
I
Yeah.
assume eventually. Once
Yeah,
we start
eventually. I
running
think
low on-
we're
Going
gonna
with Channing Tatum.
do. We'll probably do a lot of the movies. Like we'll do the live action Transformers movie and the live action Turtles movies. I would actually really love to
Oh, I
do.
would love that so
Um,
much.
And I think we're talking about maybe going through some TV series eventually, maybe like some little snippets here and there.
Talk some tunes.
Yeah, talk some tunes. Yeah.
Spoiler.
My wife Jessica. can you guys figure out how to fix my COBOL program? She's a nerd, so she's doing some computer nerd stuff. She also says, would you rather buy? This is our wrap up question, and this is a good one.
Okay.
Would you rather buy the toy you've been wanting forever, or the toy your friend really wants? Like for them. Like, would you rather spend the money on yourself or somebody else? How selfish are we, guys?
Well, I kind of feel like I know my answer. Well, it's like I feel like that's how this kind of all started. Maybe
A little bit, yeah.
I think it was. I don't even remember where you said it. If it was after some practice or something, but you just suddenly talked about how you liked G.I. Joes and Sky Strikers, and I heard that, and I don't even know why I did it. I mean, just to make you happy and surprise the shit out of you one Christmas. But then
that was a good one.
Because you didn't think had no idea.
No, that was a good one.
That was a good surprise.
Gotcha. What was the anniversary?
It was the 30th anniversary Sky Striker. Yeah,
and then it really jump started, and then I don't think we stopped talking toys after that.
Yeah.
So I do. Yeah, as much as I love gifts, I love giving gifts too. For sure, it's really fun.
Especially if it's the right one for that person. Like it's just something they know that they're gonna cherish and love.
The trouble with this is that you never know if they already got it.
That's the problem. That is a huge.
I was just gonna say that.
How do you ask? Like,
I know we might be doing a little,
and you fuckers just buy all the shit that you want.
I know.
Anyway,
I know.
That's what we do.
Yes.
I know.
We were going to do a little gift exchange after this episode,
I had a really tough time this year.
and that is the question. What do you get some retired rich guy who has everything he wants? What do you do? How do you?
Just get him a bar of gold.
He's like,
I got one of these.
Yeah, I already have
Throw
one
it
of
in a
those.
pile.
Holding down all the letters on my insanely
Knocks out
huge
Scrooge
desk.
McDuck
So I'm
on
sure
the
you
way.
guys hear it too. That it's like it's so hard to shop for you. Yeah.
That's why we have Amazon wish lists so that you don't have to.
Plug.
That's
Good
true.
plug.
You
That's
can just
true,
go
yeah.
there
There's-
and
and
send it directly to us.
There's no Joe stuff. I mean, there's Joe scaled stuff on mine, but there's no actual Joe stuff on mine. So
I think there was like tools in yours or something.
there are, but there's also like like play sets that are different, different line but the same scale that are really cool.
Right.
So
And those wish lists can be found at cracktasticplastic.com.
yeah,
so I enjoy because most people know I just go and buy whatever Transformers I want that they don't even try anymore.
Yeah.
But they'll like find the Transformer adjacent like weird shit
yeah,
that's still Transformers stuff that like I normally wouldn't even see or buy.
yeah.
It's not an
merch,
actual
merch
toy.
But it's still
The
cool
merch,
to have
yeah.
in like
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's all cool. I mean,
Now
Which
for
I
me,
probably wouldn't. I'd rather buy a toy, so I
Yeah.
usually don't buy that stuff.
yeah.
So-
For me, 100%, I would just buy something for myself.
Of course you went that way.
Yeah, because screw all you plebes.
peasants.
Uh-huh.
peasants.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
That was that. No, that's it. That
Those
I
are
thought
some
that was
good
a good. That was a good
questions.
one to end on with that, with the listener questions this year on our 50th.
50th
big
episode.
50.
Wow. 2 years down.
Who would have thought?
All right, let's
50.
keep it going. Well, right now, let's take a quick break, though. And for the 50th time, we're going to tell you all about the PFPN.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
All right, we're back. And one of the things I'm like super proud of with this show is that it's been important to us to promote the toy store. You know,
Yeah,
and-
the mom and pop shops.
yeah, because it's so important to what we do, and we find it's just supporting independent business obviously is great, but also you can find all the stuff we want at these places versus your big box stuff. And we've promoted 50 toy stores so far.
We should, now that I'm thinking about it, we should publish a list of those and their locations and addresses on our website.
Well, it was your idea, so you got to do it.
Okay.
But for now, here's Elgin with Store Tour.
All right, today's store we're going to is called Hasttel Toy and Collectibles. I'm not sure how it's actually
It almost
pronounced.
looks like Hasttel.
It's probably like
Mattel with
or pastel, Hasttel,
Spell it.
Hasttel,
I see.
Hasttel Toy and Collectible. It's not toys and collectibles. It's toy and collectibles. It's at 6306 Market Avenue North in Canton, Ohio. Toy-hio. Who would have thought that it's there? Well, it's only there for the last 2 years because they actually had one on the East Coast, and they finally had to open up a second store in Canton, Ohio. As I looked through the pictures of their store, lots of wrestlers, like just tons of wrestling stuff, figures. Marvel and DC, Star Wars, and comics. I didn't see a lot of the big three in the pictures there, but I'm sure there's probably something there. But lots of wrestlers, like just carded.
Are there lots of wrestlers?
Like lots.
Okay.
Like so many.
That's cool.
So many.
like at least 10.
Yeah. I think maybe 9. That's Hasttel. Sorry, guys, that have on the store. Toy and Collectibles, 6306 Market Avenue North, Canton, Ohio. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, this was kind of a Talking Toys section, so that's kind of what the episode was about. So there isn't a Talking Toys section.
Sorry.
But thanks again for sending us your questions. That was super awesome of you. And we appreciate you going to all our social media sites and following and clicking that like button and subscribing and all that stuff. And one more place you could go is to patreon.com/cracktasticplastic. If you like what you hear, prove it. Send us, financially with your wallet. But it all helps out, helps us do bigger and better things, and we appreciate it. It would be awesome. What's up? Who's fighting over there? Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 2 years.
2 years.
Done.
2 years.
We did it. All right then.
Yeah.
I guess I did.
I don't have any final thoughts.
Okay.
Let's do it for at least another 2 more.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then quit.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Like
thanks
halfway
everyone.
through the last episode.
Yeah.
Thanks
He's just
for
like, I'm
listening.
done.
Bye-bye,
All right,
everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.